Welcome to EPG Pathshala for Comparative Literature. I am Subhash Chandra Das, Associate Professor in the Department of English, BH College, under Guwahati University, Guwahati. I am going to present the module titled Rituals and New Vaishnavite Theatre in India under the course on Performance Studies. This module has been developed by Gitali Srikia, Associate Professor in the Department of HCDG College, Nitai Pukhuri, Shivsagar, Assam. New Vaishnavite movement. New Vaishnavism emerged as a religious movement in the medieval India which propagated monotheism through the veneration of Lord Vishnu or Narayana. Emergence of the Bhakti movement is one of the remarkable features of medieval India among the Hindus. Of course, this movement appeared in varied form and degree in different states of India. The propagators of Bhakti movement adopted various means to propagate and disseminate their religious doctrine among the common people, such as music, drama, and poetry. The saints of the Bhakti movement tried to create a feeling of personal rapport between the devotee and the god. Thus, folk drama was chosen by different saints to propagate their faith and doctrines, which proved very fruitful medium for preaching the illiterate and ignorant masses. Quote, the medieval phase in Indian drama coincides with the Bhakti movement in different regions of India, with efflorescence of great poetry and other arts. The movement, which heralded tremendous creative upsurge, findings expressions in music, dance, and visual arts, also provided a new thrust to drama and theatre in respective regions. And in some regions, drama and theatre were ingenious instruments in the hands of saints and composers like Sri Shankar Deva, Sri Madhav Deva, and apostles of the Bhakti faith in Assam during the 15th and 16th centuries to reach out to the people with the message of Bhakti. Unquote. The Vaishnava saints no doubt innovated some media to propagate their faith among the illiterate masses. Theatre was one of such media that helped them to disseminate their faith succinctly. In the 15th century Assam, Sri Shankar Deva introduced Ankiya Nath, and then his disciple Sri Madhav Deva, following the tradition, composed Ankiya Nath in order to propagate Ekasaran Harinama Dharma. Being a social movement, Bhakti movement was able to lead religion near the people of lower strata of the society. As Vedic religion was out of reach for the common people, the leaders of the Bhakti movement took the help of such media to disseminate their religious doctrines. Most of the traditional theatre forms prevalent in different states or regions of India originated as the consequence of this phenomenon. These are Ankiya Nath in Assam, Jatra or Jatra in Bengal, Chau in Bihar, Bengal, Prahlad Natak in Orissa, Vidigattam and Chindu in Andhra Pradesh, Terukuthu Bhagavat Mela in Tamil Nadu, Kathagali in Kerala, and Jatra in Bengal, Ramlila in North India, Kuchipudi in Andhra, Yakshagana in Andhra and Karnataka, Kathagali in Kerala, Tamasa in Maharashtra, to give some examples, reigned as a popular and healthy entertainment medium in their respective regions and continued to be so till late 19th century or the introduction of the proscenium theatre of the West. It may be surmised that with gradual subsiding of the Bhakti movement, the dramatic activities, which were almost a part of extension of the religious order with ritual vigor, in course of time became more and more entertainment oriented, and the message of the faith of Bhakti or the religious aspect of the form and content came to be of less prominence. Even then, The play tradition and its performance is enduring even till today, while the Ankianat and its reformative expression Fauna finds its living presence with the philosophy of Bhakti remaining at its core, while other theatrical modes in many other regions have taken other societal aspects into its web along devotional feelings. These drama forms were didactic in nature and moralistic in tone. Now let us discuss some of such regional dramas coming out of the Bhakti movement. The Vaishnavite drama in Assam. Srimanta Shankardeva, the great genius and master of Indian theology and philosophy, is the founder and propagator of New Vaishnavism in Assam. He propagated Eksaran Harinama Dharma. Its emphasis is on steadfast devotion to Lord Vishnu or Narayana and self-surrender. He propagated this religion against the Sakta and the tantric forms of worship dominating the northeastern region of India, against such inhuman rituals, including human sacrifices. This novel form of Bhaktism revolutionized the whole of Assamese society as well as Assamese culture. Quote, Shankardeva used the dramas, that is the Ankianats, songs and musical instruments, architecture, sculpture and painting as the media for popularizing his ideals. Religion was the pivot round which social life of medieval Assam revolved. Singing, dancing and dramatic representation are some powerful media to motivate the illiterate folk. Shankardeva, along with literature and music, adopted theatre as one of the important modes to propagate his doctrines. Hence, the staging of Ankianats was a sagacious policy to propagate his faith through the pageant of the drama. Unquote. According to Birinsi Kumar Borua, Ankianat is a generic term in Assamese and means a dramatic composition in a single act depicting the articles of Vaishnava faith. Ankianats were written in an artificial language called Brajavali, a mixed Maithili Assamese dialect. No information is available about the existence of drama in Assam before Shankardeva. Only some folk performances like Ujapali, puppet show, kabbas prevailed in Assam. The Ujapali party usually consists of 4 to 5 singers and is divided into 2 groups, each singing in chorus. The leader is called Oja and his companions are called Palis. The Oja tells a story and sings the refrain. The Palis repeat the refrain in accompaniment with cymbals and a kind of dance by keeping time with the movements of their feet. In interpreting the first narrative, the Oja uses dramatic gestures, expressions and movements. The practice of reciting kavvas and shastras also influenced on Shankar's Nat or Fauna. Sri Shankardeva travelled many places of India as a pilgrim, and during his pilgrimage, he saw some of the dramatic performances of different parts of India like Raslila, Ramlila, Yatra, Kathaka, Yakshagana, Bhagavattam, Phavavi, etc., which also influenced on his dramatic performance of Ankianats. It is important to see that Sri Shankardeva's plays, which are known as Ankianats, is the oldest specimen of a full-fledged drama in the domain of the vernacular language in India. We do not know whether acting or performance of drama was there in Assam before Shankardeva. Of course, a few elements of acting are found in Ujapali. According to Puthicharit, the performance of plays done by Shankardeva was the first Bhavna in Assam. Although conceived as a medium of propagating the Bhakti faith and reaching out to the people, the plays of Shankardeva and Madhavdeva and other apostles together have become a highly stylized and popular theatre form, combining music, dance, and drama. The Ankya and its performance, known as Bhavna, present vast expanse of creativity and established the Ankya being a lyrico-dramatic spectacle as a high paradigm of regional theatre, a powerful medium of healthy entertainment and spiritual pursuit. Shankardeva's Chihnajatra is the first play performed on a stage. He indeed innovated a unique medium of edification and preaching, and the performance of Chihnajatra was a part of his preaching the ignorant masses. It was a dance drama without any dialogue. In the performance of Chihnajatra acting, Bhatima Poyar, entrance exit, Sutradhara, all the elements of a drama were used. After all, it was a pantomimic show with a scenic background painted on a cotton-made papers entitled as Chihnajatra. Dr. Kesavananda Devagoswami, eminent writer and scholar of Assam, says that Chihna means a mark and Jatra means a long procession full of music and dancing. For the first time, the dramatic representation of Chihnajatra briefly reveals Shankardeva's whole project of establishing Lord Narayana or Vishnu or Krishna as the creator of the world, the savior, the owner of the cosmos, the Lord of the world, and thereby to unite people of various castes and creeds. Sri Shankardeva's Ankyanats are Patni Pasand, Keligopal, Parijat Harana, Rukmini Harana, Kaliya Damana, Ram Vijaya, etc. Shankardeva used a number of musical instruments in his performance of Ankyanats. Performance of Ankyanats are divided into Nandi, Sloka, Poyara, Fatima. The entrance of Krishna and Rama actually is played. These were Khol, Mridanga, Cymbal, etc. A group of singers sing the songs from the background. The songs used in Ankyanats are Bargits, Poyar, and Fatima. Ankyanats are chiefly lyrical. Hence, these are not dramas, but a lyrico-dramatic spectacle. Story, dialogue, song, musical, melody, and acting bring out to the total effect of Ankyanats. A Bhavna is performed observing a series of rituals. No Dhamali, after that Nat Dhamali, Rag Dhamali, Chota Dhamali, and Bor Dhamali, and at last Khosa Dhamali was played, playing on a khol, a kind of musical instrument. Sri Shankardeva introduced Sutradhara in his Ankyanats. The Sutradhara conducted the drama. The Sutradhara of Sri Shankardeva is different from that of the classical Sanskrit drama. In Sanskrit drama, the Sutradhara appears in the beginning, but in Shankardeva's drama, he appears again and again. He conducts the play from the beginning to the end and interprets the story. He links different scenes and gives comment on coming events. Ankyanats open with preliminaries prescribed by Natyasastra as Nandi, Prarochana, and Prastavana. Unlike Sanskrit drama, in Ankyanats, Nandi is recited by the Sutradhara in the beginning of the play. Nandi recital is the specific function of the Sutradhara. The performance of an Ankyanat comes to an end with a prayer in Assamese called Mukti Mangal Bhatima, where the Sutradhara begs forgiveness of God for any faults of omission or commission in the management of the drama. Besides the preaching of supreme surrender to God, which will surely bring salvation, Shankardeva's emphasis was on universal brotherhood, equality, and humanism, which are the basic needs to become a Niskam Bhakta, that is, a devotee of God. Shankardeva depicts Dasyabhava in his plays. Its essence lies in politeness and modesty. Madhavdeva wrote Chordhara Pimpara Guchua, Phumi Lutua, and Bhojan Bihar. Nowadays, besides the performance of Ankyanats written by Shankardeva and Madhavdeva, Fauna is a popular form of dramatic performance in Assam. These are longer than Ankianats, basically based on the stories of the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. Next one is Ramlila. Ramlila is a dramatic presentation of the great epic character of India, that is Rama, the legendary king of Ayodhya. It is believed by the Hindu that Rama is an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, and his epic journey is depicted in Ramlila of North India. The enactment of Rama's exile and wandering triumph over the evil Ravana and subsequent return to rightful kingship provides an occasion for, and in many respects parallels the widespread practice of Hindu pilgrimage. It is performed in thousands of villages of northern India. It is performed in thousands of villages of North India during Sarad Navaratras, Vijayadasami, Dasera in September to October. Vijayadasami commemorates the victory of Ram over demon king Ravana. So the performance usually is done during this day. The actors go in a procession through the city leading to the Mela ground or town square where the enactment of the final battle takes place. People making huge effigies of demons, Ravana, his son Megnath, Ravana's brother Kumbhakarna. Coronation of Ram at Ayodhya takes place, marking the culmination of festivities and restoration of divine order. Such an auspicious phenomenon is created on the stage that it seems that living deities present on the stage. Major characters of Ramlila are Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, Ravana, demons, etc. Ramlila symbolically presents the victory of good over evil, symbolized by Ravana. The Ramlila stage differs from place to place, but all the same, it remains a simple affair elsewhere. Today, several regions have developed their distinctive forms of Ramlila. Uttar Pradesh itself has numerous variants of presentation styles. Most prominent among them is that of Ramnagar, Varanasi, staged over multiple venues. The pantomime style is visible in jhankis or tablets, pigeons as seen in Ramlila of Varanasi, where colorful jhankis and pigeons depicting scenes from the life of Lord Rama are taken out through the city, as reported by Department of Tourism, Uttar Pradesh. In Orissa, another drama form, Prahlad Natag, is very popular. The story of Prahlad Natag is based on single narrative. It resembles Ramlila of North India, Krishnanattam and Muditu of Kerala. The performers of Ramlila wear gorgeous dresses decorated with beads and stones. Dresses and makeup are different so that the actors look like the dwellers of different worlds. The verses of Ramcharitmanas are used as dialogues and also as chorus. There is a singer who sings relevant between two events. There is a singer who sings the relevance between two events or at the time of climax and crisis. Nowadays, the dialogues of Ramlila are written in local dialects. Humor is an important element of Ramlila, which is sometimes used to give commentary on current events and matters. Now Raslila. Raslila is a dance form modeled on the story of Hindu mythology. The stories of Lord Krishna are presented with songs and dance. The stories described in Bhagavata Purana and Gita Govinda are generally dramatically presented. Its language is Brajavali or Braja. The traditional Raslila performance is the representation of the spiritual love for Lord Krishna according to the Vaishnavite faith. Through steadfast love and devotion, one can unite with Param Brahma. Raslila performance was first started by Swami Sri Uddhava Ghamanda Devacharya in the 15th century in Vrindavan, Mathura. Radha's divine love and the gopis' devotion are depicted in Raslila. The sound of the flute of Krishna compelled the gopis to sneak away from their homes and to go near Krishna, where they dance with Krishna in moonlit night. Raslila is performed only by boys or girls. Raslila is a popular form of folk theatre in Mathura, Vrindavan in Uttar Pradesh, which is held specially during Krishna Janmashtami and Holi. In Assam, also Raslila is performed in several places, especially in Ras Purnima. River Island Majuli is famous for Raslila performances. In the Vaishnava tradition in Manipur, Raslila is depicted within classic Manipuri dance. The story is the same: divine love between Radha, cowherd girl, and Krishna. Gorgeous, highly decorated costumes, bright makeup are used. In various places, khol, mridanga, and other types of drums are used to keep the tal of the dance. Now the jatra. Jatra means a religious procession. Its origin lies in the acting at the time of religious processions with the images of gods. Critics are of the opinion that Jatra was prevalent even in pre-Vedic period. Though its birthplace is West Bengal, this drama form is prevalent in Assam, Bihar and Orissa. It is a popular dance drama form prevalent in Bengal. In the western part of Assam, also a kind of fauna called Jatra is performed by the villagers. It has no well-structured plot. Jatra may be called a dance drama comprising sequence of song and dance. Devajani Mukhopadhyay quotes Shishir Kumar Bhaduri, who rightly observes, quote, "Song was the life of Jatra. The attraction of a Jatra depended on the diversity of musical rendering and its effects." During Vaishnava movement, Jatra plays like Krishna Jatra, Kaliyadaman Jatra became very popular. Rama Jatra, based on the story of the Ramayana, was also performed. Sri Chaitanya adopted this popular dance drama form primarily to propagate Vaishnavite faith. He performed Krishna Jatra, where he himself played the role of Rukmini in Rukmini Harana. They also performed other sequences of events from Krishna's life, like Parijata Harana. Jatra performance resembles Nautanki of Uttar Pradesh, the Tamasha in Maharashtra, and Vawai in Gujarat. Now Kathakali. Kathakali is a very popular dance drama form of Kerala. It is characterized by its very pertinent costumes, bright makeup, particular gesture and movement of the body, with the expression of feelings. Kathakali as a distinct genre of dance drama emerged during the 16th and early 17th century. Literally, Kathakali means story play, refers to performing of drama composed in highly Sanskritized Malayalam, based on the mythological characters of India like Krishna and Rama. Stories from the Ramayana and Mahabharata as well as Puranas provide the narratives of this dance drama. The story centers around the divine play or Leela of gods. Quote, "In addition to God's creative dimension, Leela also refers to the various forms or incarnations the divine takes in order to sustain and protect the world." Unquote. Thus, the Leelas of such deities as Rama and especially as Krishna are the subject of much devotional art and literature. Unquote. Through performance of a story, Kathakali gives moral lessons, and to acquire ability to perform vigorous roles and dances for a period of up to 2 or more during all-night performances. The origin of Kathakali lies in Krishnattam and Ramanattam, two kinds of enactment where stories from the life of Krishna and Radha, cowherd girl, and stories from the Ramayana were enacted respectively. Along with these, lots of elements from folk dance and martial arts entered this dance drama. Use of Sanskrit mixed Malayalam, known as Manipuraphalam, is a distinctive feature of this drama. The performance of this drama is based on the marriage of dance, drama, mime, gesture, and music, as Sam Benegal observes. Bhava and Anubhava are expressed through Nritta, and Nritta are emphasized to create rasas. The language and utterance are secondary to the performance. The emphasis is on interpretation through gesture and mime. Costumes and makeup magnify the characters not only physically but also qualitatively in terms of their characterization. Jarili says, quote, "The fascination is first and foremost its synthetic combination of movement, light, color, and sound which create an epic larger-than-life world. In Kathakali, movement plays an important role. Kathakali actors should exercise hard to attain the perfection of the body, which is necessary to gain flexibility, balance, control, and strength to shape the body to Kathakali's unique and difficult style of movement. As a Kathakali actor, M.S. Sankaran Nambudiri says, some Benegal states Kathakali is a product of Kerala and perhaps the most vigorous of all Indian dance. Now, Yakshagana. Yakshagana is a traditional theatre form where dance, music, and action combine together. It has particular style with distinct form, costume, makeup, and stage technique. This theatre form prevails in the coastal districts of Karnataka and the nearby areas like Maland. It is also called Bayalata or Atta, that is play. It is said that basically Yakshagana is the byproduct of Bhakti movement popularized in Karnataka. Yakshagana literally means the song of nature spirits. It is said that this drama form evolved from pre-classical music and theatre during the Bhakti movement in Karnataka and Kerala. Formerly, these were known as Bayalata, Kelike, Atta, Dasavatara in Kannada and Tulu. They are called play. Yakshagana has distinct form of music. Yakshagana performance is done with a group of background musicians known as Himela. The dance and dialogue group is known as Mumela, who take part in performing poetic epic on stage. There is a leader singer called Bhagavata who gives direction. This Bhagavata is called the first actor. A number of folk musical instruments are played on by the musicians like Madale, the Pungi, the harmonium, and Chande, etc. The music of Yakshagana is based on raga comprising tala, a special type of rhythm. A Yakshagana performance is started before evening with the beating of the drums in a rhythmic manner called avara or pitike. This beating of the drum continues for about an hour until the actors arrive on stage. The actors wear colorful decorated dresses, special type of head dresses, and on the face colorful and bright paint is used. Yakshagana is also popular in Andhra Pradesh. Dr. M. Prabhakara Joshi says that Yakshagana is basically the product of Vaishnava Bhakti movement. Yakshagana must have been an established form by the time of famous Yakshagana poet Parthishubba, who wrote the Ramayana in Yakshagana. He himself was a singer and he established a troupe to perform Yakshagana. Earlier, handloom clothing and wooden jewelry were used by the actors. During 1930s, different troupes were formed to perform Yakshagana. Changes had come to organization, presentation, form, and theme. Modern dazzling dresses and stone jewelry were used by performers. Nowadays, lots of troupes are there and about 12,000 Yakshagana performances are witnessed by Karnataka every year. They perform Yakshagana even outside India. We have come to the conclusion. Bhakti movement, with the help of these traditional theatre forms, took religion to the common people, to the lower strata of the society, to whom the highly formalized Vedic religion was out of reach. Thus, Bhakti movement turned to a socio-cultural movement. In course of time, all these traditional theatre forms undergo some changes in staging, use of dress, makeup, light, music, etc. Most of these are commercialized. Lots of similarities in presentation, performance, style, costumes and makeup, subject matter are observed among the Vaishnavite drama of different places of India. All of these theatre forms are performed with distinct music and musical instruments. Gorgeous silk, brocade, and velvet dresses, mukut or kiriti or headdresses are used to make the actors and actresses different from common human beings. All these dance drama forms adopted by the Vaishnava saints to propagate their doctrine have now entered into the popular theatre forms of India. With this, we come to an end to this module. Thank you.